started this gangster shit. Mr. Motherfucker, thanks I get. Hello. I started this gangster shit. And this the motherfucker, thanks I get. Hello.
Alright, yeah, welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I am Ethan Van Sciver, 26-year veteran in the comic book industry, world's most charming, elegant, eloquent, and yet humble frog and ink merchant, great big Star Wars fan. Alright, I want you to meet Bob Iger here. Bob Iger, hi, how are you? I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the Marvel stuff that you're doing, and a fan of Star Wars. And I just want to tell you, sir, do better. Do better. I don't mean to sound like an SJW today, but I'm going to. I'm going to call you on your BS, sir, today. Again, great respect for you, even though you did spam your Twitter with a lot of craziness about how Captain Marvel should have her own floating, island, gambling island, named after her, and her own series of jet airliners. The movie is so incredible that she deserves to be heavily merchandised. Sir, that was crazy, and you knew it was crazy. That's why you deleted your Twitter account and disappeared. Okay, but I have this quote from you here, and I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about your ideas. You say, call it diversity or inclusion. Sorry, whenever you say diversity or inclusion, I am going to lisp those two words. Those are soy-based words, and I'm going to list them. So let's do it again. Call it diversity or inclusion. It's good for commerce. The more we infuse that into our stories, the better off we are, saith Bob Iger, who is the CEO of Disney. Bob, that's an interesting idea. So what does that mean exactly, Bob? What does it mean for diversity and inclusion? Now, I think that your impression of things is that if you just put more women, put more women in the products that you produce, in the movies that you make, in the TV, in the toys, the merchandise, everything like that, then everything is good. And I guess if that is your agenda, I guess that's close, Bob. But we have an issue because people are starting to ask some questions. Bob, where is Kiri Hart? Now, for those watching, Kiri Hart is the vice president and executive creative director of Lucasfilm. Some say that Kiri Hart was, in the top 5 most powerful people at Lucasfilm and was making a lot of creative decisions at Star Wars. None of them were particularly good, in my opinion. In fact, I think it was her who hired and, pushed through a lot of Rian Johnson's idiotic, round-headed ideas. And yet, this is a powerful woman of color. Look at this. Playing at SJW always ends in disaster. I suppose that was meant to be ironic, Kiri, but yeah. Where are you? Where are you? You have disappeared from the Lucasfilm masthead on their website. This is where you used to be, Kiri Hart, and you belonged there. You were very important with these very important people. This was you right here, and now I no longer see you here, Kiri. It's a nice even mix of men and women here. Most of them are white. Mostly white. We have one woman of color here. Bob, this is your game. This is what you're concerned about. All right, let me see. So they're pretty much all, I think, white people. And Kiri Hart is gone. Kiri Hart has vanished. You know who has not vanished? Who has not vanished? This woman right here. In fact, while Kiri Hart, okay, let's back up a little bit. Last year, there were rumors, well-founded rumors, that Kathleen Kennedy was going to get the axe. Kathleen Kennedy was going to be asked to step down. And we all celebrated this because I think Kathleen Kennedy has made some of the worst decisions at Lucasfilm in ages. I mean, I've never seen a worse year. This was the first year that Lucasfilm actually lost money. They lost $182 million because of the decisions of this woman right here. She is the person who cost Lucasfilm any profits in the year 2018, and nothing really happened except for one thing. She was promoted. Her contract was renewed for 3 years. Now, none of us have seen her. We haven't heard hide nor hair of her. But she still has her job, as you can see. She still has her job. Now, when these rumors were being floated, people were suggesting that perhaps also at the MCU, meet Captain Marvel. Meet the real Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, the Captain Marvel that I grew up with back in the 1980s. A woman of color, an amazing character. This was her costume in the 80s, which I thought was pretty cool. They updated her. Check this out. I mean, she looks badass. She looks great. She looks amazing. Now, imagine if Disney had actually promoted this gigantic movie, that's coming out March 8th, Captain Marvel, with Monica Rambeau. They're all out there right now talking about how this empowers women. Why wouldn't they have made the original movie about Monica Rambeau, Captain Marvel, pretty much the Captain Marvel that everyone cared about during Marvel's heyday, the days of Secret Wars, the days of the 1980s. They could have made a movie about a woman of color superhero. But they didn't, did they? They didn't do that. Who is this? Who is this? Congratulations to Disney for once again pushing a woman of color out of the way to promote a white woman who has failed. Her comic book, the comic book based on Carol Danvers, has been launched, relaunched, and canceled 8 times in the past 5 years. 8 times. This is a failed character. She isn't working. She isn't working. Where is Monica Rambeau? How many times has her book been canceled? I'm not even sure that she's had a book in 30 years. She's just appeared certain places. That's interesting. It would have been her time to shine. Imagine if a character like Monica Rambeau, who is a woman of color, was given the spotlight that Black Panther had. Imagine that. Imagine if Monica Rambeau had been given the platform and the spotlight that Brie Larson currently has. This privileged, snotty white woman who goes around making racist comments about white men and how she doesn't like them, and talking about how empowered she feels and how she feels she can do anything. Congratulations. Enjoy your privilege. Enjoy your privilege at the expense of what could have been a very important movie indeed for young women of color. Now, Bob Iger, representative of Disney, obviously. I'm not here to call you a hypocrite. I think your pattern of abuse, of neglect, of sublimating what could be powerful, what should be powerful black women is clear at this point. Is it not good for commerce? I thought it would be good for commerce. Is only some diversity and inclusion good for commerce? Where's Monica Rambeau? Where is Kiri Hart? And by the way, don't tell me Monica Rambeau, she's scheduled to show up in Captain Marvel 3. Why wasn't she in this one? Why wasn't she the lead of this movie? Why is she an ancillary character? Why is she a legacy character? Why can't she be the Captain Marvel? If you're going with a female Captain Marvel, why are you doing this? I don't know. Strikes me as a little bit scared, a little bit of fear, little fear of black women in power. Fascinating. Thanks, everyone. By the way, if you'd like to, and you have not yet subscribed, please do. Please check and make sure you're still subscribed to this channel. We're going to be doing a lot of videos pointing out the hypocrisy and weirdness of these people over at Disney, Lucasfilm, and the MCU as they continue to try to cram their politics, which only go so far, obviously, which aren't actually about diversity and inclusion. It's about making these people feel good about themselves at the expense of others. And listen, if you like that kind of thing, throw me a like, throw me a subscribe, comment, tell me what you think about this. What am I missing? What do you think? All right, thanks everyone. See ya. Hey, I got a P.O. box. Want to send me some mail? Send it to Ethan Van Sciver, P.O. Box 607, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053. And I'll probably open it up on a live stream. Thanks very much, everyone. Hey, you want to follow me on Twitter? Are you sure? Well, if so, I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. That's at Ethan Van Sciver. See you there. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're going to look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the laughing man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.